it's funny because when I first came to Wisconsin, everyone told me, they said Wisconsin's got 4 seasons. They said it's got summer, winter, and road construction. And it's totally true. Every summer you can't drive anywhere around here without it running into at least, you know, one section of, you know, road construction. It's absolutely ridiculous. Anywhere you go in Wisconsin, because it's the only time that they can really work on the roads, you know, is in the summertime. But I mean, it seems like they redo every single road like every 5-6 years. It's crazy. And then it'll be junk, you know, in that same amount of time. I mean, watch, they're gonna redo this road, or they might not even completely repave it. They'll just cut it out and cement in, you know, certain areas. I've seen that a bunch of times too, and that's even more annoying. Bumpity, bumpity, bumpity. It's one thing that's horrible about areas out here is, it's just the road quality is shit. And when I say the road quality is shit, I mean it is absolute garbage. So many potholes and bumps, and it's because the ground freezes and thaws and then refreezes every year, and sometimes, you know, multiple times in a year. And so everything gets all pushed around, and it just makes absolutely gigantic potholes and huge rises in the asphalt. Makes for horrible riding and driving conditions. I mean, realistically, you know, everything's pretty much bad with that. And you know, this little patch of road here used to be kind of the main thoroughfare, so there's all these car dealerships lined up around here. But now that they made the bypass, 53 bypass, no one really, I mean, still people use it, but not to the same capacity that they were using it before. Unfortunate side effect of change. Ooh, check out that old Chevy sitting there at the Heckles restaurant. And thank you for coming to a complete stop. You have just boarded Honda Airlines? David Airlines? David Honda Airlines. Honda Airlines by David. David. Oh, sweet. Overpass revs. Oh, look at this guy right there. You know what it is? I was thinking about this, and I noticed it this morning. It seems to only be the guys that are wearing the full face helmets. It's guys without helmets and guys riding Harleys don't, like Harley guys don't seem to wave to sport bike riders, and sport bike riders don't really, you know, wave to Harley guys. It's kind of funny. But I like, you know, if I see another sport bike, I mean, that's what I'm into. Not that I wouldn't ride a Harley. I would definitely, if I could afford to have a Harley as like a third bike, you know, I'd totally get like a little 883 iron, a Sportster, or even something a little bit bigger, like a 1200. But that would be something that I'd want to make it into like the old Harleys of the, like the 70s and the 80s, like a street tracker, or even a cafe racer. I saw they built, who was that? Like Deuce Machina or Doom Machina or whatever. They built a cafe racer 1200, a Harley 1200 for Ryan Reynolds, and that bike turned out sweet as hell. Looked crazy. I'm trying to think of like the second fastest way to get where I'm going, or at least the first fastest way, but I don't know. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna go over this way to this side. Was that a VR4? I got pulled over right here a long time ago. I came flying over the top of this overpass, and there was some dude was, you know, wanting to race me, and I wasn't on the bike though. I was driving my car, and I just kicked her down into second off of there, going like 35, and just fucking, and I must have been doing probably, I don't even know, I would assume about 50. That's pretty crazy how they're building this area up. I think that's nuts. Ugh, this bridge is always horrible. This one too, yeah. That's how he waved and all. Nah. See, I love meeting people like that. Someone that'll wave to someone, you know, a total random stranger on a motorcycle, are probably going to be a nice person to sit down and have a conversation with. You know, talk to them about their bike, or, you know, about anything, really. Or just, you know, not asshole. Or not an asshole, I should say. I mean, that's kind of presumptuous on my part, but I'd like to always assume the best in people. Until you give me a reason not to, then fuck you. Start creeping forward. Red Corvette. Nice. Still getting throttle actuation down. Like, I mean, it's until I've been used to riding this bike a little bit more now. Well, I mean, I guess I am used to riding it, but it's just everything always feels, you know, a little new, and you just make little minor errors like that one right there, letting the throttle slip a little too much. Oh, is that one of those new Mini Coopers? It is. Look at that thing. Looks weird as hell. Looks like a cross between a bug and a freaking, I don't even know. I don't know if I really like that. I mean, I think it looks decent. Could look better though, maybe.